Good morning, sports fans. For those of you on the Eastern Time Zones, good evening, sports fans. For those of you on the Central Mountain Pacific Time Zones, welcome to Sports Butt Up on this late Wednesday night, August 3rd, early Thursday morning, August 4th, 2016. I am Peter Wiggins. Let's study off out at Safeco Field in Seattle, Washington, where the Boston Red Sox try to recover from a heartbreaking loss on Tuesday night to the Seattle Mariners. And the Mariners got on board first on the Nelson Cruz home run on a 5-ball to left field, and it was 1-0 in favor of the Mariners. And then, bottom of 6th, Mike Senia home run on a 5-ball to center field, and it was 2-0 in favor of the Mariners. And then, bottom of 7th, Adam Linden home run on a 5-ball to right field, 3-0 in favor of the Mariners. And then, top of the 9th, Travis Shaw grounds out at second baseman, Robin Scalero to first baseman, Adam Linden, Jack Martin Jr. scores, but it's not enough as the Boston Red Sox fall to the Seattle Mariners 3-1 to fall to 58 and 48 in the season. And Hisashi Akuma got the win. Rick Pacetto got the loss despite striking out 8 and giving up just 4 hits and 3 runs. But when you have a pitcher that is a great pitcher, but if your offense can't rely on the bats, you don't win. And John Farrell's got to preach that to his team as the Red Sox are clinging on desperately for the wild card as tomorrow night the Red Sox and Mariners will score up in the final of a 4-game series at Safeco Field with Drew Pomeranz man for the Red Sox wall. Ariel Miranda on the man for the Mariners. Alright, take a look at some other scores around the Major Leagues on this late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Los Angeles Angels are leading Oakland Athletics 6-4 in the end of the 7th. Chicago Cubs edge out the Miami Marlins 5-4. San Diego Padres pound out the Milwaukee Brewers 12-3. Washington Nationals over the Arizona Diamondbacks 8-3. New York Yankees over the New York Mets 9-5. Philadelphia Phillies over the San Francisco Giants 5-4 final 12 innings. Baltimore Orioles over the Texas Rangers 3-2. Detroit Tigers over the Chicago White Sox 2-1. Tampa Bay Rays shut out the Kansas City Royals 12-0. Minnesota Twins thumped the Cleveland Indians 13-5. Atlanta Braves over the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-4. St. Louis Cardinals over the Cincinnati Reds 5-4. Toronto Blue Jays Houston Astros 3-1. And the Colorado Rockies clobbered the Los Angeles Dodgers 12-2. Alright, take a look at some standings, and the Red Sox have a three-game lead deficit behind the Orioles for first place in the American League East, and they are trailing the 2 games behind the Blue Jays for second place in the American League East. Detroit Tigers are a 2-game deficit behind the Cleveland Indians for first place in the AL Central, and the Texas Rangers have a 5.5-game lead on the Houston Astros for place in the AL West. Washington Nationals have a 7.5-game lead on the Miami Marlins for first place in the NL East. Chicago Cubs have a 9-game lead on the St. Louis Cardinals for first place in the NL Central, and the San Francisco Giants have a 2-game lead on Los Angeles Dodgers for first place in the NL West. Alright, take a look at how the wild card stands. Oh my, isn't it shocking? The Boston Red Sox are a half game out of the wild card race as wild card teams are the Toronto Blue Jays and Detroit Tigers. And National League wild card teams, the LA Dodgers, St. Louis Cardinals. So the Red Sox and Farrell need to buckle down and try to get some wins going if they want to have a chance at the playoffs. Down in the farm in the Pawtucket, where the Pawtucket Red Sox fall to the Rochester Red Wings in Rochester, New York, 3-2, and the Brockton Rocks get pounded by the Pittsfield Suns 9-1. Alright, take a look at some sports news on this. Late one night, early Thursday morning, United States goalkeeper Hope Solo was targeted by abuse by Brazil fans on Wednesday night as the women's national team began its quest for a 4th straight Olympic gold medal by defeating New Zealand 2-0 Belo Horizonte. After losing Kevin Durant, the overseas defender are moving quickly to keep Russell Westbrook in time for longer than just a season. The three-time Pro Bowl linebacker agreed to a 4-year contract concession to the 49ers. The team announced the deal is worth $11 million per year with $20 million guaranteed. NFL media insider Ian reported. Cromwell, Connecticut. 3/4 of the U.S. men's Olympic golf team will be playing together in Connecticut this week. Bubba Watson, Patrick Reed, and Matt Kenshaw are scheduled to be squads as a trio and Thursday and Friday in the first 2 rounds. Conquered off Ghana. Dale Jr. will miss at least 2 more races while he recovers from a concussion. Aaron Otter kept the last 3 races will set out at the Watkins Glen International on Sunday at the Bristol Motor Speedway on August 20th. Jimmy Fredette will go to China to play for Yao Ming's team. Based on his social media activity sources, Derek Fisher may be upon a possible return to the game as a player. Daily Fantasy Sports returned to New York on Wednesday when Governor Andrew M. Gordon signed into the law. The bill is saying that it did not matter that the popular pastime walks, talks, and spells like good old-fashioned sports betting and whaley is a game of skill. Foxborough, Massachusetts, the crowd gathered at the New England Patriots training camp broken in the first several courses of Happy Birthday on Wednesday morning. The Chiefs are interested in signing a free agent. Quarterback Dick Foles, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported Wednesday night that news is timely and interesting, yet not surprising. New York's Rochester about a Subway series left with his bat, his leg, his temper, and even some head games that caused a gridlock to Cheshire Cat. We learned that depended on Cutler disdain thanks to ESPN magazine on the further that went viral on Wednesday. Michael Bennett defense end with the Seahawks called Cutler the worst quarterback in the NFL. Weird day he did the right idea what the officers stopped him or why he was shot. Feature Santiago was on his way to the open in February 2015 when soldiers waved down the scar when he was made a search mode. Lincoln, Nebraska. Nebraska left in a picture for some faults as a table where he would have signed autographs to the fan daily Wednesday evening. David T-shirt is getting a lot of gifts during farewell tour, but this time he got somebody played a pair of boots everyone got. And the Seattle Mariners subway with the Jets salmon and a Flavor Flav clock. It might not have been the 2014 Champions League semifinal, but was it not? Real Madrid defeated Bayern Munich 1-0 from MetLife Stadium in East Bedford, New Jersey in the International Champions Cup. And USA likely win a lot of medals. Real basketball team should take gold. A lot of swimmers and Germans will win, and that is going to be it for Sports Minutes. Late Wednesday, August 3rd, early Thursday morning, August 4th, 2016. I'm Pierce. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night.